Do you have control over how long an out-of-body travel session lasts? That's a yes and no answer. Generally, if you are, there's two ways to seek out-of-body travel experiences. Some people do it because they want to prove something paranormal, and they might be doing it on a very grounded level. So like their idea of having an out-of-body experience might be, I'm going to astral project to someone's house and see if I can tell them about something that they can verify that I was actually there. That sort of thing, yeah, you probably can control how long it goes, sort of. But the other way to seek, which is the way I seek, and I'll tell you the reason why after I tell you how I do it. The way I learned how to seek very early on was that you always ask God to show you what you need to see. The reason for this is we think, oh, I want to see this, I want to see that, you know. But the reality is eyes have not seen nor ears heard what God has in store for the heart of man, and that is very true. So when you allow God to direct it, your experiences are going to be more wonderful and more educational and more vibrationally higher, because God knows what you need and what you don't know. We don't know what we don't know. So that's why I learned early on, ask God to tell me what I need, not me tell him what I need. And when you do that, you're going to have experiences that God is going to direct. And so what the experience generally is going to be is whatever the lesson content that you need to have from that experience on that particular day. So that's going to have a certain time frame, time construct based on what God is trying to do for you, and to help you to see. However, the area where you do have some control, for instance, especially in the beginning, is because the out-of-body experience is just so powerful and so overwhelming, people get real excited or they get real scared, you know, and getting real excited or real scared will immediately end that experience. And so a lot of out-of-body travelers have to learn how to discipline their thinking and discipline the way that they're going to handle it when they see something again that is going to have a certain shock value. Like for me, it was an old friend of mine who had died. And I remember the minute I would see him, like, oh my God, and I would be back. And so I had to learn to discipline that. I was going to be open to seeing him, and I was going to pull back my energy so that I could have the full experience. So you can definitely shorten your out-of-body experience by having fear reactions or shock reactions, even just, oh my God, joy, you know. And so there is some discipline involved in dealing with those factors in out-of-body experiences. So you can control it in some ways, and in other ways, you don't necessarily want to control it because you want God to be in charge. And once God is in charge, you know you're going to be led to where you need to go. Instead of you guiding the journey, you're allowing God to guide the journey, who knows exactly what you don't know. And that's what we need. So that's a good way to go.